I know you want.
Natural. Act natural. I said natural, not dead.
I am. I'm naturally dead.
Hey, everybody. This is the 1-year anniversary of SequelCentric Tidbits and me joining the club, where we are going to give you 2 mega scoops of news from the interwebs about your favorite franchises and that are dropping sequels.
And cake.
And cake. I am Sandra, the last with sass, and he is the Avery to my Timex, Nate.
Yes, because Avery is a piece of paper and a Timex is a watch. So traditional wedding anniversaries, paper was the first year anniversary. In modern day, it's clocks or watches. So
Thanks for mansplaining that to me.
well, in case anybody else watching us don't know, I mean, I'm sure everybody knows what Timex is. Avery paper is, you know. So,
Yeah.
how do you feel? At least we're live streaming, unlike a year ago where
Oh, I know.
we thought certain things were set up when Duff, was doing us out, bow out. But then we had to do a Facebook, and we did it for ourselves, and we had to drop it later. So at least we got people watching us. If anybody's watching us, give us a sound check.
Your mom's like, "Why are you whispering?" So there's your sound check.
Okay, I'm whispering.
'Cause she's a dingus.
Well, before we start, should we celebrate with cake?
How come my cake has boobs on it?
It's dollops, like Cool Whip.
They look like boobs.
Well, okay. At least we
Remember
know.
the boob cake I made you?
Yes. We don't need to talk about birthday cakes.
Why not?
Okay.
This is a birthday.
Yeah, true.
This is our unbirthday.
You want cake now or later?
Not yet.
Okay. Should we make a toast?
Okay. Should we say hi to everybody?
Let's say hi to everybody in the chat.
So we have Big Mama Blake.
This is not champagne, but it's Martinelli's blush.
Why'd you tell them? They'd never know the dang difference.
Oh, sorry.
It's all about the illusion.
Apple raspberry. I think it came out like a year or two ago. I would say it's sequels.
I think we've had it before.
So
Big Mama Blake says, "Why are you whispering?"
Am I?
Well, you were.
Oh, okay.
Victor says, "Yo." Stuffy is here. Sup?
Yep.
Big Mama Blake wants some cake. And Victor says, "What's up, guys?"
What's up? Glad everybody could join us this morning on this Festivus
for the rest of us.
occasion. 1 year that Sandy and I embarked on the Tidbits thing, a little bit separate from our movie review, when Depp was just going to take about 6 or so weeks off, but it turned into something else. But, we came up with this. Everybody seems to be enjoying it. So we got, some mega. This is going to be a mega Tidbits today. Before we start, I'm going to welcome first-timers who found us, like Art Vandelay, and greetings to all of our regulars like Fernando and Victor and everybody else out there who have been with SequelCentric for a while. Fernando's been with us for 17 months, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell because you don't want to miss out on any new videos or Stuffy's hot takes.
Ding.
SequelCentric will be posting on Instagram and Facebook some of the pictures that will be talking about the tidbits today. You can head over to SequelCentric.com and either click on Facebook or Instagram if you want to see those pics. And some pics that are in the social media will not be here in the video.
Yeah. Housekeeping. Knock on wood.
No, what? When you I thought that was my cue. You said housekeeping like you're outside for
Oh,
for cow.
housekeeping. I thought you were knocking. I'm like, what are you knocking on wood for? Are you hoping that I don't screw it up?
No. To the Patreon vote.
Oops, sorry guys. I forgot.
We liked it so much, we're gonna watch it again.
That's.
It was so nice, we decided to watch it twice.
I love that. It's so much. I did a lot of work on that.
Yeah.
Nate helped me.
Well, you did most of the work. I just
What was the one you did?
besides this one.
No, you did. You just edited a video. You
Oh yeah,
you've
the
been
sequel.
learning.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the sequel-centric Stump the Chump, not sequel-centric. Yeah, Stump the Chump teaser.
Well, it's not just this morning, Stuffy. It's every morning. We're tongue-tied.
Yeah, well,
Our brains.
I lost my script.
Oh, sorry.
I was trying to get through housekeeping so we can get to the tidbits.
Our brains run faster than our mouthpieces.
And we have four. Getting back to Patreon, we have 4 different tiers to choose from to fit your budget and liking. Head on over to patreon.com/SequelCentric. Check out the details.
Y'all saw that. He tried to smack me.
It's the Martinellis.
Well, put it down.
Well, I thought we were going to cheers in front of the camera.
We were after we get through housekeeping, but you keep drinking it.
I'm dehydrated and parched.
Oh, sorry, I was reading comments. The Patreon episode, sequels to be or not to be, is up as we speak. The topic is sequel movies we want, but probably won't ever get. As so the title, the word left my brain. Never mind. Fireside chat of the 1980s comedy movies we like to watch is also available, along with the deluxe Stump the Chump teaser.
Yes, which I've been trying to get Chris to watch. We just added in a few extra special effects on the deluxe Stump the Chump teaser. Hopefully that is on the list, and hopefully it will be up by June sometime. Okay.
I'm bored.
Excellent. Horror news. We're finally going to get to the tidbits. Horror news. This is for you, Taylor. Jason Voorhees fans are celebrating XX years of the release of Jason X, a.k.a. Friday the 13th, Part 10. Got any thoughts, Taylor? So, yeah. I didn't think there was going to be any horror news, but this popped up. I'm like, oh, it's already been 20 years. It's 20-year anniversary of Friday the 13th, which we just had a Friday the 13th a couple of days ago. And
I have horror news.
And is it about our niece Kaylee turning 22?
No, that's not horrid.
What's the horror news?
I got us back on HBO Max. You can watch The Forever Purge.
Oh, there we go. Excellent. Let's head on over to...
There were some others, too. I don't remember.
Let's head on to some action sci-fi news.
Me?
Yep.
Well, I don't see my name.
That.
Oh. I'm joking now. Okay.
Martinelli's?
No.
Okay. Cake?
I'm going to shove that in your face.
Excellent.
Jurassic World Dominion runtime. What? I'm choking to death.
Jurassic Park Dominion runtime 146 minutes or 2 hours and 26 minutes. The new trailer just dropped with a lot of good stuff. Stay away from it if you don't want to know what's going on. So,
Well, I can't wait.
Yep, pretty hyped about this one. It's going to be cool to see, Chris Pratt's character mingle with, Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum's
the
character.
original crew.
Yeah, you got Jurassic Park with Jurassic. It almost feels like,
Ellie
with the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, where we got Han, Luke, Leia, with Rey, Finn, and Poe. So.
Okay, so Cicero 3 is in development. Fans of the two movies want Emily Blunt to return as Kate Macer, along with director Denis Villeneuve. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
both
Both were not part of the
Second.
second installment, and feel it would be a good way to close out the trilogy. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, it's yeah, I saw the trailer for the first one,
Sister,
and
I never saw you the first
it's
one.
it's FBI or CIA guys going down to Mexico for a drug bust, and it goes horribly wrong.
Okay,
So that's the first one.
gotcha. Brie Larson makes her dream come true by joining Fast 10. Oh boy.
Well, she said, remember we reported that in another tidbits
Yeah,
that
I
she,
do remember.
yeah. So when you want something, you just go to social media, and then all your fans will
Well, yeah.
contact whoever.
Well, that wasn't. Well, never mind. She's part of the family now, and Vin Diesel reveals title for next Fast and Furious movie, and it's called Fast X, or the Roman numeral 10.
Yes, but X also for like crossing.
Oh, Crossroads.
I mean, there's it means so many
Lots
things.
of interpretations.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Oh. Expendables 4 poster revealed.
CinemaCon. This will be Stallone's final appearance in the franchise, but not his involvement with it. So
I'm getting there. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
there we go. There's the crew.
We saw the first two?
Yeah.
We haven't seen the third one yet.
Yeah, the second one is hilarious when they're in that little airport and there's that little smart car and Schwarzenegger just rips the door off.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh, dang nabbit. Okay.
On to miscellaneous news.
Miscellaneous. Okay.
This is for you, Big Mama Blake. Quantum Leap producer Deborah Pratt hopes NBC's reboot of the classic show will launch some new films and maybe a spin-off show for the new franchise. Got any thoughts, Big Mama Blake? Put it down in the comments below. What else? Oh, I thought this was interesting.
Oh, hey. We didn't do it. Sorry. There you go, Big Mama Blake. There's our buddy.
Encino Man with Pauly Shore and Sean Astin and Brendan Fraser. That movie's celebrating its 30th year anniversary, and Pauly Shore would like to do a sequel. He feels if the script is just right that Brendan and Sean would do it. So, got any thoughts about Encino Man 2?
I always thought they should have done one.
Yeah, well, I agree. Well, they did. They kind of did set it up for a sequel at the end.
Yeah.
But
that was one of my favorite movies.
Pauly Shore was just doing a string of
That was in the 90s.
Yeah, when he was a VJ on MTV.
Yeah.
Mike Myers may have.
I can't do the lip thing.
What?
When he said, "I'm the weasel."
Oh.
I'm the weasel.
On to some more miscellaneous news. Mike Myers may have hinted that Austin Powers 4 could be in development on Sirius XM's The Jesse
Cagle Show?
Yep.
Gotcha.
After seeing the little, GM commercial with Dr. Evil, I think enough time has passed. I wouldn't mind seeing another installment of Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Bumbling spy along with like Johnny English or Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah. Hold on here.
It's all you. Disney News. That's your jam. Disney News.
I need to do like a...
Wow. Your phone's whistling at you.
Why is she texting me? Did you turn your phone off?
Yeah. Go read some Disney News.
Disney News. We've got Tim Allen's daughter, Elizabeth Allen Dick, will be in the Disney Plus series, The Santa Claus, as one of Scott Calvin's children. And Tim posted a pic of Santa's office, and I'm going to share it with you. There you go. So that's going to be his office in the new series coming to Disney Plus. And moving on, Percy Jackson and the Olympians series on Disney Plus has hired Rick I can't say it. Riordan, young star of The Atom Project on Netflix, to portray young Percy, previously played by Logan Lerman on the big screen by 20th Century Fox.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're doing a series.
Yeah, they're pretty. The two movies that they did, they're
Ooh.
pretty much. I wouldn't say scrapping it, but they're there. But now we're gonna like,
We're gonna do a series. See
Yeah.
how it does. Okay.
because then it's a. I think there's like
Then you get more episodes.
pretty much,
Okay. More adventures.
pretty much.
Okay. Next, we've got National Treasure Justin Bartha to reprise his role as tech expert Riley Poole in another Disney Plus series.
Yeah, it's been a while since we
Boy,
watched
they're
those.
just going to town with these.
Oh yeah, I mean, last year was Turner and Hooch, which I enjoyed.
we enjoyed it, but it wasn't a success because they're not doing another season.
Yeah.
It got scrapped.
Well, I think technically we didn't. I don't recall watching the last episode because I just didn't want it to be over because it's just the
Yeah, we
Tom
did.
Hanks movie is so great and
Yeah.
I thought they did a pretty good job capturing, in my opinion, the essence of the movie into a
Right.
series.
Right.
So,
okay.
yeah.
So, moving on to the next Disney Plus series. Willow is going to have a TV series, and it has added Rosabelle Laurenti
Yeah.
Sellers to the cast. She was known for.
Tyne, Tyene,
Tyne
T
Sand on Game of Thrones. Well, we have HBO Max. I can watch that now. Which I never got to finish it, and I've been avoiding all of the
The
spoilers.
picture of the actresses on social media. If you want to see the picture over there.
She's best known. Okay. She knows high fantasy drama. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good if you're hiring a character that kind of has a little bit of knowledge. Maybe not for
That
your
genre-
franchise,
that
but yeah, kind
genre.
of the genre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And-
Star Wars.
I'm not done yet. I got one more.
No one cares about Avatar.
Oh, we got to turn
The
off
blue
Santa.
people.
Oh, be quiet. We've got one last movie. And I lost it. There it is. Avatar 2 has a title name, The Way of Water, and a trailer has dropped as well. Hitting theaters December 16th, 2022. What's your thoughts on this one, Nate?
Well, it's been a long time, so I mean, is it going to be in 3D?
Yeah.
2, is everybody going because it was such a phenomenon.
Yeah. James Cameron.
So I mean, plus because it was in, I mean, because you had to watch it in 3D, that's why it knocked Titanic out of the -- spot. And our buddy Johnny
Yes.
said that he saw it twice in the theaters. It was he saw it the first time a little bit off to the side, so it was enjoyable, but not quite what he thought. But the second time he saw it was like right in the middle. So if you're basically, like Sheldon, got to find that sweet spot for
Right.
the 3D and everything. He said it was amazing. And I thought it was, I can't do 3D for more than, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So
I get a headache.
many years later, I watched it. Can't remember
Yeah.
if you were. It was a good sci-fi
I
movie.
remember watching. I think I need to watch it again. Which I don't know if you're gonna watch it. If you're gonna watch it again,
Yeah,
I'll watch it with you.
it-
But if you're not, then I'll watch it by myself. Since I'm here by myself most of the time.
The trailer has piqued my curiosity. When a couple of years ago when they made a comment that Cameron said that this time this movie's going to be underwater. I'm like, well, he's got a lot of water, between.
Titanic.
Yeah, I think he did The Abyss.
I think he did The Abyss. Yeah.
I think so. He's got that under his belt for directing and how
Never
to
saw
get
that.
everything out of his characters and stuff. The Abyss,
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's not scary. It's kind of a sci-fi.
Underwater alien.
Yeah, but I remember
Liquid.
I saw parts of it. I remember it wasn't like a scary alien. It wasn't like Alien. That
I
movie.
mean, Aliens with James Cameron. Not to be, whatever.
The first one.
Yeah. We'll just see how it is. It's not on my top tier list.
Yeah.
On the top of my list of movies to watch,
Yeah.
but it, even though it shares the same name as The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head on over to Star Wars news.
I need to do like a intro scene for the news thingies.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, not that.
Okay.
Like a Star Wars scene, a Disney scene.
We're working on it. Okay, Mandalorian season 3 has wrapped production, so hopefully we'll get that, by October, November, like we normally do. I know, Kenobi is dropping at the end of the month, so that's pretty exciting. Emily Clark from the Solo movie, who played Kira, could lead a Disney Plus spinoff movie. Got any thoughts about that?
Who?
Kira from the Solo movie, Han Solo's
Kira. Yeah, her.
first love before Leia.
Yeah.
And where she became the head of Crimson Dawn at the end
and
of
she was talking to Darth Maul.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Ray Park reprising his role as
I'm glad they did.
with new legs. Hayden Christensen refuses to confirm whether or not James Earl Jones involved with it. I messed that up. Refuses to confirm James Earl Jones's involvement with the upcoming Kenobi series on Disney Plus, which is coming out the 27th. Got any thoughts? Any hot takes there? Stuffy?
Thoughts from you.
High quality production here, everybody. Okay. Let's head on to the next thing while we wait for Stuffy's hot takes about whatever. Cakes, anniversaries, Darth
Let's
Vader.
have some cake while we wait.
Okay.
So we're celebrating. I don't even get a fork.
Take the plate first and I'll give you your fork.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oops. Well, that was quick.
Uh-oh. You're live with SequelCentric. We're having cake. What's your hot take?
Well, my husband and I pretty much forget our anniversary every single year. The good news is we both forget, because if one of us remembered, one of us would be in trouble, and that would probably be me. Also, I like funnel cakes.
Excellent. Bye. Short and sweet.
I'm going to eat my boobs.
Let's head on over to some Marvel news.
Marvel news. Is it my turn? It's my turn. Anthony Mackie, a.k.a. the Falcon, says he spent some time on the Black Panther Wanda Forever set.
Wakanda.
SequelCentric. This is a good idea because Wanda was in the latest Doctor Strange movie. And
Which I hear has been getting rave reviews.
I want to see it. And it was good from what we hear. I want to see it. We have to go to the movie theater, don't we?
Yeah.
We should see if it's playing over here at ours.
Yeah, there's a lot of special cameos.
We need to sell some candles so we have movie money.
Gotcha.
Sam Jackson confirms Nick Fury in Ant-Man. Uh-oh, turn off my alarm clock. Thank you. Let's see if Steph hears it. That'd be funny. Sam, what was I saying?
I'm sure if she heard the cuckoo clock, she'll make a comment.
She'll be commenting or calling or something. Anyways, Sam Jackson confirms Nick Fury in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Boy, that's a word.
Yep.
And the Marvels. Besides his involvement with the Secret Invasion series on Disney Plus coming soon.
Yeah. Just if you thought Nick Fury was toast.
Oh.
I think for a character that didn't have his own movie, he's been in a lot, like Iron Man, Avengers, and Winter Soldier.
Gets to me. James Gunn claimed on a Twitter post, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has set a world record for having the most makeup appliances created for a single production.
I'm guessing prosthetics.
Probably. Well, there's
Because you're applying.
Gamora. She's green. And Dax. Wrong franchise.
Yeah.
Dax.
And
Nebula. And what's the one with the antennas?
Mantis.
I can't think of her name. Thank you very much, Nate. Whether it's true or not, it sounds impressive considering most movies like to use CGI for a lot of things nowadays. And speaking of CGI, Groot will have a new look for the new Guardians movie. Thoughts?
Sounds good. I mean,
Sound
he's.
good?
I mean,
No, don't be. I hope they don't mess him up.
well, he's was a baby in Guardians 2, and then he was a teenager
Yeah.
in Infinity
That was funny.
War and Endgame. So I just got I'm sure we're gonna see what he looks like in Thor: Love and Thunder this year. Plus, there's the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Sony's Spider-Man universe might have some problems after the Morbius movie, but Venom 3 was confirmed at CinemaCon. We have a CinemaCon now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's a regular thing, but due to COVID, they didn't do it. CinemaCon is where, they show posters, trailers, clips of the movies and stuff of what's coming up.
I always thought that was part of Comic-Con.
No.
Gotcha.
Cinema as in film.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Sorry. What's your thoughts about Venom 3? I mean,
I liked the first two.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you want our thoughts about Venom Maximum Carnage, go over to,
I like the second one a little more because there's more interaction with Venom. I mean, I know the first one, you have to set up the story and you have to set up the character, and you didn't get to see that much of Venom, but there's a whole episode of that.
Yep, if you want more details on our thoughts and pros and cons and stuff, head on over and download that or watch that. That was a Patreon, not a Patreon, Eduardo from our Outrageous tier picked that one for us to do.
Yeah. And last but not least, Sony is trying to get Andrew Garfield back to do a third Amazing Spider-Man movie. Could Andrew and Tom Hardy from Venom do a movie together?
Yeah, they. I know Sony was a little sour on how Amazing Spider-Man did at the box office, so they, because originally he was signed up for a 3-picture deal, sort of like Tobey Maguire. Plus, they had a whole bunch of other movies in the works, like Venom, like Morbius, like the Sinister Six and stuff. But because of the performance of Amazing Spider-Man 2, they scrapped it, and then they, I guess they cut a deal with Marvel. And then Tom Holland's Spider-Man came into the mix. So
how do you get so smart?
After the success of Spider-Man No Way Home, where they had, Garfield and Maguire in there, they saw the fans' love for Andrew Garfield's. None of the Spider-Man movies are. The other two ones, they're good. They got some flaws in them. Yeah. But if you like Spider-Man, then you'll take the good with the bad. DC and Warner Brothers news. Rumors have it that Godzilla vs. King Kong 2 will have the Son of Kong in it. Thoughts? Probably don't have any since you didn't see the Godzilla King of Monsters and
I think that's also on HBO Max.
Yeah, all those. Yeah.
Boy, we got some movies to watch.
Or you can watch them without me.
I can watch that. But we always watch Godzilla together.
Okay. You can watch Kong Skull Island. That sets it up.
It does?
Well, we saw the Godzilla one, and then there was King of Monsters, Skull Island, and then King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, quite a bit. The fourth Fantastic Beasts movie may be determined on how successful The Secrets of Dumbledore perform, and it currently does not look good at the moment. Originally, it was planned for a 5-part prequel in the Wizarding World. Maybe SequelCentric should do a review on this film and ask the question, does it prequel? HBO Max series Constantine finds its lead man to deal with the occult. Actor Sope Durisu. Sorry for butchering that. Is being considered for the role. Keanu Reeves' version of the comic book character is on HBO Max right now. I think it came out in 2005, and the actress that plays the I don't know, Renegade or Fallen Angel Gabriel is the same actress that played the White Witch in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and
Tilda Swinton,
and the Ancient One in
Tilda Swinton,
Doctor Strange with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes.
Let's see here. Even though there's been a petition of 3 million signatures to get Amber Heard thrown off of Aquaman 2, her chemistry with co-star Jason Manhunk Momoa almost got her fired. And CinemaCon showed off some new footage to the movie, and apparently people are really jazzed about it. So, continuing with DC news, Shazam! Furies of the Gods release date has been moved from December 16th to the 21st. Kind of reminds me of how Kenobi got moved from the 25th of May to the 27th.
Yeah.
For some reason. So there's a reason. Henry Cavill's Superman replacement will be revealed in the new Flash trailer. But not to fear, he is attached to a reboot of the Highlander franchise. You got any thoughts on?
They're gonna replace him? No,
Yeah.
no. Unacceptable.
Well, I think Warner Brothers knows that the DCEU is kind of a shirt fest. So they're using the Flashpoint story in the comic books to use to reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So yeah.
But I like him as Superman.
Well, you
I
always.
also like him as The Witcher.
Oh yeah, you'll always have the Man of Steel.
Okay.
And see
Wait,
what else we got.
Because you're gonna lose it. I want to pull it up before.
Okay. The Batman 2 is happening with Glitter Boy Pattinson and the whole team.
Glitter Boy. You said that, but my brain went to riffs.
Oh.
Glitter Boy.
Yeah. Says director Matt Reeves at CinemaCon. So, since we got HBO Max, since we got rid of Netflix for the moment, hopping on over here. Can't wait to see that. Don't know why I was bitching about the 3 hours. Or benching, considering Titanic.
Hey, watch the language.
Titanic's that long, and even some of the Lord of the Rings movies are that long.
HBO Max.
Yes, it is Netflix news.
Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon, dropped a trailer, and boy, howdy. If you want more Game of Thrones, you're in luck. Woohoo! I have to finish the original show. What's your thoughts?
I saw the trailer. It looks interesting.
Can I have a top off?
What? You want my top off? What?
No! Thank you.
Yep. Netflix news. Cobra Kai season 5 trailer has dropped. I mean, this whole week and a half, so many trailers are dropped. This dropped. Avatar dropped.
We gotta watch season 4.
Yeah. So it
Snickies, we gotta do that before the 17th.
doesn't matter. It's not going anywhere.
That's true.
We can hop back on over. So the trailer for season 5 of Cobra Kai has dropped, and it will be popping up on Netflix on the 9th of September. See, so we can come back to Netflix in September.
And watch binge 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And last bit of Netflix news: Nickelodeon and Netflix have come to an arrangement to have a Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. I guess second season was cut prematurely, so this is supposed to tie it all up, sort of like what's that TV sci-fi show that Duff likes?
Firefly.
Yep, that's it. So that will be out on Netflix on the 5th of August. So, Turtles has been around for 40 years. So whether you're at the 80s Turtles fans or you got the early 2000s, which is a little bit more serious, and then there was the CGI one that Nickelodeon had, and then you got this one. So,
Yeah.
there's something for everybody, like Star Wars.
Stuffy says she just watched the Avatar trailer.
That's it?
That's all she said.
Oh. I expected more hot takes from her. I watched it.
Oh, I watched it. Moving on to sequel-centric picks. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is the shortest MCU movie in 3 years. Hard to believe that with so much going on in this movie. It clocks in at 126 minutes or 2 hours and 6 minutes. That's average.
Not for a Marvel movie.
Really?
It's like bare minimum 2.5 hours on up.
Okay. Thor, Love and Thunder dropped a new trailer as well. Everyone dropping trailers this week. What the hell?
It's something in the air. You know, we're exiting out of spring. We're coming to summer. Time to drop all this stuff.
You know what they're trying to do is catch up because of COVID.
Probably. I mean, even like on Star Wars Day, May 4th, you know, a new Kenobi trailer dropped. So, talking about Star Wars news.
Star Wars news. Star Wars Visions Season 2 is rumored to be in development and could drop in the fall.
I liked the first one. Overall, it was
Yeah.
great. I some stories I liked a little bit more than others.
Mm-hmm.
Some ones, I think out of all of them, the one that was the most interesting one was the band one.
Yeah. Clerks 3 is finished filming and is set to release sometime in late summer or early fall. Kevin Smith is now working on the sequel to the 1995 Mallrats.
So
That'd be good.
yeah.
Yo.
And
I liked, well, we all know I liked Mallrats more than Clerks. Anyways.
Was it because it was in color, or just because you
I
connected
think
with it?
I connected with it. I don't know. Clerks was a good movie. I did, once I was, listening,
Yeah.
paying attention.
It's dialogue heavy.
It's more of like it almost feels like a documentary type movie.
Or you're just kind of like in the aisle at the quick stop watching these two guys just talk throughout the day.
Right. But I don't know. Mallrats seem to have more of like a story. I don't know. It made more
Which
sense.
version? The theatrical version or the director's cut?
Jesus.
Probably the theatrical.
Yeah.
Got any what's your hype level on Clerks 3? I'm curious to see what direction.
Yeah, I'm curious to see it just because I saw the other two. With me, I'm a completionist.
Must need a trilogy.
I've seen the other two. I gotta see the third one. It's gotta be, I got it. Kind of like, part of why I want to continue playing Breath of the Wild. I gotta get the rest of those stupid Korok seeds.
Nah, you don't need them.
I know I don't need them.
All you get is a shiny golden.
I know what I get.
Okay.
It's my OCD.
Okay.
I have to collect them all.
Gotcha.
That's why I don't do Pokemon.
Talking about Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob, we're still finishing up the Jay and Silent Bob review. Hopefully it'll come out in the next week or so due to technical problems.
YouTube was being dumb.
So.
I might eat my other boob.
Anything else going on in the chat? Victor, Eduardo, Big Mama Blake, Mother
Enjoyed
Tucker.
every minute. Keep it up, guys, says Victor.
Okay. Well,
before we go, SequelCentric wants to remind everybody that Rogue One, a Star Wars story, will be the next movie review at the end of the month. That's right. It's a Star Wars story.
Stuffy.
That's it for SequelCentric Tidbits for May. We're now off to record the after party. Patreons get after party and other extras starting at $1. Like April's Patreon episode, sequels to be or not to be. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this content, hit that like button and share button with the people you know best. It helps this channel grow, and remember to ask yourself this one question.
Does it sequel?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.